Here are the headlines on the show today. UBA announces retirement of Group Chairman, appoints successor. The Sun presents Banker of the Year Award 2026 nomination to UBA GMD CEO. UBA wins Best Financial Services Company at the 2026 Sustainability Awards. UBA Foundation partners slump to school to promote financial literacy. UBA develops future leaders through Branch Manager Development Program. UBA Ghana empowers youth in wealth creation and financial literacy. UBA Ghana's Philip Odom elected first Vice President of COFGMS. UBA Gabon celebrates Young Talent at Libreville Fashion Week 2026. Hello and welcome to another edition of Inside the Den News. We're glad you've joined us. I'm Obina Njoku, your host for this week's episode. I hope you had a productive week and that things have gone well for you in your corner of the UBA tribe. As always, we've brought together the stories, achievements, and key developments from across the group to keep you informed and connected on all that's happening around us. So let's not keep you waiting any longer. Sit back, relax, and let's get into this week's edition of Inside the Den News. This week, UBA announced the retirement of our group chairman, Mr. Tony O. Elumelu, CFR, from the board of directors effective 21st August 2026, following the completion of the 12-year tenure limit for non-executive directors for banks prescribed by the Central Bank of Nigeria. At the meeting on 6th of July 2026, the board approved the appointment of non-executive director Emmanuel N. Norum as the incoming group chairman effective from the same date. The board expressed profound appreciation to Mr. Elumelu for his visionary leadership and transformative contributions, during which UBA strengthened its position as Africa Global Bank, expanding its footprint to 20 African countries and 4 global financial centers, while serving over 15 million customers. Commenting on the transition, our group chair expressed confidence in the bank's future and in Mr. Norum's ability to build on UBA's legacy of growth and excellence. Also commenting on his appointment, Mr. Norum, a chartered accountant with over 4 decades of experience in banking, finance, and audit, said he looks forward to working with the board, management, and staff across the group to sustain UBA's momentum and continue delivering long-term value to customers and stakeholders. The management of the Sun Publishing Limited this week presented the nomination letter for its Banker of the Year 2026 award to our Group Managing Director, CEO Oliver Lauba, during a courtesy visit to the UBA House in Lagos, Nigeria. The nomination was formally presented by a delegation led by the Managing Director, Editor-in-Chief of the Sun, following the decision of the newspaper's Board of Editors to recognize Lauba for his outstanding leadership and contribution to the banking industry. The award, which will be conferred at the Sun Award ceremony scheduled for November 13, 2026, recognizes individuals who have distinguished themselves through excellence, innovation, and impact in their respective fields. The presentation reflects the growing recognition of Mr. Alauba's leadership in driving UBA's continued growth, innovation, and position as Africa's global bank. United Bank for Africa has been named Best Financial Services Company of the Year at the 2026 National Sustainability Achievement Award, in recognition of our commitment to environmental, social, and governance excellence. The award was presented at Nigeria ESG Sustainability Summit 2026 in Lagos, where UBA was recognized for its measurable impact in responsible banking, community development, environmental stewardship, and governance. Receiving the award on behalf of the bank, Group Chief Risk Officer Awele Ajibola described the recognition as a reflection of UBA's commitment to embedding sustainability into its operations and creating long-term value for the communities it serves. The recognition further reinforces UBA's position as a leader in sustainable banking, reflecting the bank's continued investment in responsible business practices and its commitment to driving positive impact across Africa. UBA Foundation has strengthened its commitment to financial education by partnering with Slum to Schools Africa to deliver a hands-on financial literacy workshop for underserved children, equipping them with essential money management skills from an early age. The initiatives introduce students to the UBA Money Explorers book, an engaging learning resource that teaches the basics of money management through stories, games, and practical activities. Participants were also introduced to the UBA Red Vault at the event. UBA Foundation's Managing Director Bola Atta highlighted the importance of early financial education in building confident and financially responsible future generations, while Segment Executive Children and Youth Banking Ozioma Obi reaffirmed the bank's commitment to making financial education engaging and accessible for young people. The partnership with Slum to Schools Africa reflects UBA Foundation's continued commitment to promoting education, financial inclusion and youth empowerment across the communities it serves. The UBA Academy has commenced the 2026 Brand Manager Development Program BMDP, a leadership development initiative designed to equip branch managers and high-performing PCMs and relationship managers with the skills required to effectively lead business offices and prepare for greater responsibilities within the group. The 3-week program, which is being delivered across 3 concurrent cohorts, brings together over 350 participants for intensive learning sessions focused on leadership, business growth, people management, and operational excellence. Speaking at the opening session, GMD CEO Oliver Lauba encouraged participants to embrace leadership with confidence and purpose. Drawing from his career journey, he shared lessons on resilience, continuous learning, and self-development, urging participants to maximize the opportunity to sharpen their leadership capabilities and position themselves for future growth. The opening session was attended by members of executive management and other senior leaders, reaffirming the bank's commitment to building a strong pipeline of leaders to sustain its growth and success across Africa. UBA Ghana recently joined hundreds of young people at the National Youth Summit 2026 to promote financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and smart money management. Speaking of the theme, Wealth Creation and Shaping Ghana's Future, Outstation Regional Head Belinda Tinkorang and Head of Distribution and Channels Elvis Dan Seki encouraged participants to focus on building sustainable wealth through saving, investing, and making informed financial decisions. Elvis Dan Seki addressed participants at the University of Cape Coast, while Belinda Tinkorang led discussions at the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. By supporting platforms such as the National Youth Mentoring Summit and promoting financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and access to financial solutions, the bank is helping equip the next generation with the confidence and skills to seize opportunities and create lasting impacts. UBA Ghana's Head of Compliance and Anti-Money Laundering Reporting Officer, Philip Odum Esquire, has been selected first Vice President of the Compliance Officers Forum of GIABA member states. The election took place during the forum's 8th annual general meeting held in Saly, Senegal, bringing together compliance professionals from across the region to strengthen collaboration in combating money laundering and the financing of terrorism. COFGMS is an initiative of the Intergovernmental Action Group Against Money Laundering in West Africa, established to promote cooperation among compliance professionals and support the effective implementation of anti-money laundering and counter-terrorist financing measures across its member states. Odum election reflects his expertise and commitment to regulatory excellence while reinforcing UBA Ghana's leadership in advancing strong compliance standards and promoting a more resilient financial system across West Africa. Congratulations to Philip Odum on his well-deserved achievement and best wishes as he assumes the important regional leadership role. UBA Gabon reaffirmed its commitment to youth empowerment and entrepreneurship by sponsoring the Best Young Talent Award at the 4th edition of the Libreville Fashion Week, FEMOGA 2026. As one of Gabon's leading creative industry events, FEMOGA brought together emerging designers, entrepreneurs, artists, and industry professionals to showcase African fashion and innovation. UBA Gabon recognized the festival's top young talents with cash prizes, encouraging creativity and entrepreneurial excellence. Representing the MD CEO of UBA Gabon, Head of Marketing and Corporate Communications, Oxins Iman Ben Joshua, reiterated the bank's commitment to supporting young people and investing in Africa's creative economy. Through its partnership with FEMOGA 2026, UBA Gabon continues to champion initiatives that empower young entrepreneurs, promote innovation, and create opportunities for the next generation. Welcome back. Now, a quick look at stories that made the papers this week. Elumelu retires as UBA chairman, Noron named successor. Tony Elumelu's 12-year UBA odyssey, the man, the bank, the legacy. UBA Foundation partners slum to school on financial literacy. Customs UBA deepen partnership to advance trade facilitation. Elumelu task youth on wealth creation through investments. And with that, we've come to the end of another edition of Inside the Den News. Thank you for joining us and staying connected with the stories and achievements shaping our UBA tribe. We hope you enjoyed this week's highlights and look forward to bringing you more updates in our next episode. Until then, have a wonderful week, stay safe, and keep making a difference wherever you are. I'm Obina Njoku. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.